Dare to dream, dare to believe, dare to think, dare to work. Only then do you achieve. Mottanni signing on. You must gain control over your money, or the lack of it will forever control you. You must gain control over your money, your wealth, or the lack of it will forever control you. Top of the afternoon from the busiest street in the northwest region of Cameroon, that is Commercial Avenue, Bamenda. For the next 60 minutes, my goal here is to keep you going. Keep that fire burning within you so you never give up on that thing, that goal, that vision that keeps you working while others are asleep. That thing that you believe deep down within you, you can make it better or you can make it happen. I will attempt to do so with words, poetry, and good inspirational music. Only on FM 98.5, the radio for peace and development, Dream FM. Manning the 1001 buttons this wonderful afternoon, we have the indefatigable Toe Clinton, and general supervision comes from our station boss, Real Hour Maker Power. On the MIC for coordination and presentation today, you can call me the motivational speaker, call me your spoken word artist, call me the corporate trainer, Tanidi Awa, aka Mottanni. Top of the afternoon once more, ladies and gentlemen. You're welcome on this very bright day, this very bright Thursday the 30th of November 2020. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we were talking on how can you make wealth, how can you keep it, and how can you make the wealth work more wealth for you? How can you make money? How can you keep the money, and how can you make the money work more money for you? How can you make a lot of living, a lot of meaning, and how can you make a lot of impact in your life? Yes, ladies and gentlemen, last week we were looking at some techniques that will help you make the wealth, help you keep the wealth, and help you make the wealth grow. Yes, and we saw 3 of them last week, and one of them was simple. We had been talking about it day in, day out, that whatever you earn, keep at least a tenth of it. Whatever you earn, keep at least 10% of it. Whenever you earn money, the first thing you have to do is to pay yourself. Pay yourself first. Then that's how you start building wealth. Then when you have succeeded in paying yourself first, the next thing you have to do is control your expenditures. Control your expenditures such that they should fit into the 9/10 of the money you're earning. They should fit into 90% of the money you are earning. You must learn to control your expenditures if you want to grow, if you want to keep the wealth, and if you want to make the wealth grow. You must always control your expenditures such that your expenditures don't go above 9/10. And we will see today later that if it is possible to also make sure your expenditures can go even lesser than 90% of your wealth, then that is going to increase your potential for making wealth, increase your potential for making a lot of impact, a lot of living, and a lot of money. The third thing we had to discuss last week, ladies and gentlemen, had to do with what do you do to make the wealth grow? We said the coins you have saved, the money you're saving, the wealth you're building, you must also make it work for you by putting it into work, putting it into an investment, putting it into a business, putting it into something that will be able to generate profit for you. That is very important. Those are the 3 things we saw, and those were lessons that were being taught by Neba. Those lessons were being taught by Neba to his friend Agbo Angwa, who came to him and were complaining about What is happening that he is so wealthy and he was not more intelligent than them in school, he was not more smarter than them. They had to dwarf him in everything they did in school, be it extracurricular activities or academic work. But they were so shocked that Neba has become very wealthy, and he is able to provide for his family, to provide for his community, to make impact in his community and make impact in his society in general. So these are the lessons Neba was trying to teach them, that if you have not made a lot of wealth, despite you being an intelligent person in school, despite you being one of the first in your class, then that may be because you have not learned how money works. You've not gathered you've not learned financial intelligence. That is one of the important things. You might have all the academic degrees higher than the thermometer, but ladies and gentlemen, if you have not learned how money works, if you have not learned how to manage your finances, I bet you are going to find it very difficult to make wealth, build it, and make it work for you. Yes, that is where we ended last week, ladies and gentlemen. Now this week, you have made wealth. You have been able to save. You have been able to invest in that wealth. How do you get to protect that wealth in such a way that it does not disappear? If you look around us, ladies and gentlemen, look at those who have been wealthy when we were young. Some of them, as you've grown old, you've seen that they are no longer as wealthy as they were when we were young. Some have become wealthy when they weren't when we were young. Others have become a little bit more wretched and poorer. So once you have been able to save your hard-earned money, once you've been able to invest it, then how will you be able to protect that money in such a way that people don't take it from you? Because there are so many people out there waiting to take the money from you. One, yes, misfortune loves a shining mark. Yes. And money in your purse must be guided with firmness. It must be guided with firmness for it not to get lost, else it will be lost. Thus, ladies and gentlemen, it is wise that we first secure small amounts and learn to protect them. It is wise we first secure small amounts of our money as we are saving, then learn to protect them before the Almighty, the Creator, will be able to entrust us with larger ones. Now, the challenge is, once you start building wealth, once you don't start making money, you'll get a lot of temptations. You'll get a lot of temptations where it will seem like, okay, if I put my money for here, I will make big profit. If I put my money for here, it will give me plenty money all at once and as fast as possible. You'll get a lot of that temptations, and you'll even see family and friends getting into certain investments that promises a lot of wealth in a short period of time, and they'll even try to drag you, say, boy, put your money for here. I'll be very sure, say, in 1 week time or in 2 weeks time, you'll get your money and even 300% benefit. You have a lot of those temptations as you're trying to grow wealth. So how do you protect this wealth that you have built? How do you protect the 10% of savings that you had been making, so that when you invest it in something that is going to yield profit, something that will not get your money lost? That is what we'll be dwelling on today, and we are going to continue with other things. So ladies and gentlemen, I will catch my breath. We go to the turntables. We get our first track for the day. Our first track for the day comes from Richard Kings. Yes, one of his tracks, one of the amazing tracks of the legend Richard Kings. When we come back, we are going to give you suggestions and techniques on how do you protect your wealth. How do you protect the little money you've been saving, your hard-earned money? How do you invest it in such a way that it generates profit for you? Take this one from Richard Kings. When we come back, we'll go to that.
walked across the bridge to know my part in this game. Then behold, I saw a brother, a sister. Cherche les mots pour effacer le temps. Cherche les mots pour effacer mes douleurs. Cherche les mots pour effacer le temps. Je cherche les mots pour effacer mes douleurs. Some time to watch you at play, then I will understand the new rules. Oh, 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 oh. Je cherche les mots pour effacer le temps. Je cherche les mots pour effacer mes douleurs. Je cherche les mots pour effacer le temps. Je cherche les mots pour effacer mes douleurs.
Je cherche les mots pour effacer le temps. Je cherche les mots pour effacer mes douleurs. That is Richard King's in that amazing one. We are looking for words to describe the pain we've been going through in the Northwest and Southwest. We've been looking for words to describe them. But I tell you, hang on. If you are alive today, then there is hope. If you are alive today, then there is a purpose. Savo this one, Richard King's.
A hero. Oh, if I lose, I'll only have to start again, over and over. I'll only have to start again, over. I need to know who is changing these rules. Oh, should I stay? Should I run? Should I wait for you upstairs? Should I stay? Should I run? Should I wait for you upstairs? I need to know who is changing these rules. Tell me. Je cherche les mots pour effacer le temps. Je cherche les mots pour effacer mes douleurs. Je cherche les mots pour effacer le temps. Je cherche les mots pour effacer mes douleurs. Oh, pour effacer mes douleurs. Oh.
Thank you, Richard Kings. Je cherche les mots pour effacer mes douleurs. Anytime I try, it seems like someone is changing the rules. Anytime you try to do something, anytime you try to make profit, anytime you try to be impactful in your community, to make value, it feels like the rules are being changed. It feels like everything is been changing. But keep trying, keep moving, keep moving. As long as you have breath in your nostrils, you have to keep moving. You have to keep moving. You have to keep trying, because you never know how close you are to that point of success. Yes, je cherche les mots pour effacer le temps. Richard Kings, thank you very much. We are still on some lessons, some techniques we can use to build wealth, make wealth, and make the wealth grow. And now, how you go prevent the little money where you don't save them? How you go prevent that money from being just lost? How you go prevent that money from being lost? How you go prevent that money? Means some man no take them from you. Your money where you don't do work, your hard-earned money you don't do save them. How you go prevent the money? Means some man no take them. How you go invest that money while preventing the money from being lost? How you go do know a good investment where if you put your money inside, then it go generate you profit and you know lose your money, because that money now your hard-earned money where you don't work day in day out in the rain and in the sun. How you go prevent them? The first thing where you need to do before you invest your hard-earned money, the 10% where you don't save them from your salary, from your business, the 10% where you don't save them. How you go do for make sure say when you invest them, when you put them into some small busy, you put them into some small business, make the money not lost. Now say before you put the money inside any business, inside any investment, ask yourself excuse me, ask yourself, the business where they put the money inside, this investment where I want put and what I want make and so it be possible for me to get back my capital? Now the first thing that way to ask yourself, this business we want put on, this business we want invest in, it be possible for get back your capital? Now the first thing that it be possible for get back your principal? Now the question that we give to ask yourself, is it possible say if your principal if you get lost? Ask yourself. Yes, ask yourself that question. Now the first thing that because if you don't ask yourself that question and find out whether it be possible say the business where they put my money inside, my capital if it come back or my capital if it lost, if you don't find out, ladies and gentlemen, you they at high risk for lost that money where you don't suffer the worker. You they at high risk for loss. So what you get for do before you invest, study the business carefully. We don't talk and plenty. Study the business, study the investment carefully before you put your money inside, before you put your treasure inside. You need to do that. No be seduced or be enticed, no be moved or be carried away with romantic desires that will promise that you will make well, that will help you with romantic desires where you go promise you say you go help you make money quick. No be enticed by those kind of things. No be you confused. No be you moved by romantic investments. People that they do and they will tell you say, okay, put 1,000 today, tomorrow you'll get 10,000. Put 5,000 today, tomorrow you'll get 20,000. If that person be get way for make your own money, I'm not sure say if they tell you that thing. If that thing be they actually work, I'm not sure say if surely they tell you too. Yes, those some people want to help actually, but what I'm saying is, do not get enticed. Do not be misled by romantic desires to make wealth quickly. Yes, for make money now a process. It takes time. It takes time to accumulate the money. It takes time for check which kind of investment you put inside, and it will take time for that investment for heal your profit. So no let yourself be moved or be deceived by people where they promise you say put money today, you go move on tomorrow with 20% benefit. Put money today, you go move on tomorrow with 300% benefit. No be invest. Ask yourself before you put that money, that you hard earned money, it be possible forget my principal back. If you been a say you want loan the money for some person, you want get a loan for some person, make the person invest them, then pay you back. You need to first of all find out the history of that person. Whether that person will when he take money for person, he give them back. You need to find out. You need to find out those who are close for those who are close to that person. You need to find out from others whether that person take that money. He don't take money for people. He don't pay. You must find out that. You must find out. Then you also need to, though it is none of your business, you have to find out the business where that person be involved in, whether it go fit generate that money they want taken from you like loan. Whether it go fit generate that money where they want taken from you like loan. You need to find out. Find out before you move your money, get them for that person. Find out before you take your money, put them for any business, whether you fit get your capital back at any time. Now the first thing that if you want guide your money, me no loss. The money we don't earn, I mean no loss. Just like that, you must first of all find out for anything where you want to put the money inside, whether it be possible to get your capital back. And if it be possible, once you don't invest them, Once you don't invest a part of that money, make sure so it be possible you must get your capital first before you try to invest more. Yes, that is one of the ways. Then you want your wealth to grow and you want to protect your expenditure. Okay, once you don't find out from that business or from that investment or from that loan you want to give person, say okay, the person will be able to pay the loan, and okay, the business where they put the money inside, it be possible say the business I'll be able to get my capital back at any time. The next thing you have to ask yourself now before you put your money inside and say okay, I'll be able to get a fair interest for them on top of my money what they put on, so because now the way that your money give work more money for you, I'll be able to get a fair interest for the money what they work on. So you have to ask yourself that question. Yes, it be possible say I'll get my capital. The next thing I say, it be possible say I'll get a fair interest if I put my money for this thing. Now so you have to ask yourself, if you never give fair interest, then you know it'll be advisable for invest your money for that thing, because the money where you don't work you don't suffer the work you don't labor for work you do work that money and say may that money be able for work more money for you. So if you fee invest them for some other business and it need to give you any profit, it need to give you no profit, it need to give you no interest, they need to pay you no rent on top of that money where you don't suffer for save them, then that business, that person is probably not a good business to invest in. Now the second thing, that one, check whether you get your capital. Two, check whether you go get small interest, you get interest or profit on top that your money where you take invest in something so that it works you more money. Yes. Then the third thing where you go do for protect that your money where you don't make that your money where you don't save the third thing you will do to protect the money you've been working from missing, from getting lost, to prevent, the third thing you will do to prevent others from taking away that money that you've been working. The third thing you will do is, after you don't check capital, you don't check what a profit go day, consult people where they don't invest for that business. Consult them, those who don't invest for that business and they don't see and see they be successful for that business. Consult them, find out from them how it go, find out for them how the thing the worker. You need to find out from them, consult them, talk to them. Not just to go talk for one man where you don't see and say don't invest for the business be successful or the investment be successful. Talk for at least 3. I always recommend at least 3. You must learn to triangulate your information. That is Echo AD says you must learn to triangulate your information. And what does that mean? That if you want to ask advice on a particular thing, ask from at least 3 people, because triangle get 3 sides. The triangle has 3 sides. You must learn to ask from at least 3 people, because I am quite sure that when you ask from at least 3 people, even if the first person decides not to tell you the truth, I bet you it is practically impossible for those 3 people to not tell you the truth. For one of them, it is practically impossible for one in those 3 people not to tell you the truth. And by the way, when you talk with them and they tell you whatever they are telling you, it is left on you now to make your decision whether to put your money here or not to put your money here. It is left on you. But their advice will help you protect the wealth you are trying to build, will help you protect the little money you've been saving, the little hard-earned money you've been saving from breaking your back, breaking your neck, breaking your head, and breaking your hands. Their advice will help you to be able to protect it. So be very clear. Yes, for control and protect that wealth, where you don't try for bill, for protect your money, people not take them, because there are so many people out there who are looking for ways to take money from people. So to control it, the first thing is that, first of all, ask yourself, this thing that I'm about to invest in, will I be able to get my capital back? Will I be able to get my capital back at any time? That is question number 1. If it's a yes, then ask yourself, this person that I'm about to lend money to, what is his history of lending and repaying? When he lends money from people, does he repay and in time or not? Find out. If the answer is yes, then fine. Move to step 2. Ask yourself the question, okay, this thing I'm about to invest in, will it give me profit? Will it give me profit? Will it give me an extra money on my capital? Will it make me an extra money? Because remember, the money you have saved are soldiers that are supposed to work for you. They are slaves that are supposed to work more money for you. So you ask yourself, this money, if I put it here, yes, I will get my capital. Will I get an extra amount of money from it? If it is yes, then the next thing you have to do is move to step 3. Consult those whom you think are already successful in the thing you want to invest in. Consult those whom you think are already successful in the thing you want to invest in. Talk with them, get their advice, then make your decision. That is the best way. Those are the 3 best techniques you can apply in order to protect your wealth from being lost. In order for you to remain rich longer, or why not remain rich for life, so that you will not be like that pa around your house who was very wealthy when you were young, but today is suffering from hand to mouth. You want to be like that neighbor that started from hand to mouth and today is a wealthy man. Is a wealthy man making a lot of meaning, a lot of living, and a lot of impact in his community. Yes, those are the 3. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, let me catch my breath at this point. You remember you're still on FM 98.5, the radio for peace and development, Dream FM, and the program on air is your motivational talk show, Mottanni. Clinton, give us some bars of music. We are going to get Savo Richard Kings again in one of his amazing tracks. Blessed is he, Richard Kings.
Africa, oh, everybody sing it. Oh.
much, Richard Kings, on that one. Africa rise, Africa rise, Africa rise. Now your time, you have a rise. Now your time for shine. You have a rise. You need to raise your mentality, raise your expectations, and raise your income. Raise your income. Remember, your potential for making wealth comes also by an increment in your potential for saving it. For saving. If you want to increase your potential for making wealth, increase your potential for saving. Yes. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are done with I think the fourth technique you can use to build wealth, that is controlling your expenditures. That's preventing your wealth, your money from loss, preventing your money from getting lost. Yes, we are done with that. Then now the fifth thing you have to know is this: in order for you to build wealth, you are able to, from your income, from the money you've been making, you, as we said from the beginning, you divide it into 10 parts. Yes, then you save one part. Yes, it is that part that you will invest. But ladies and gentlemen, if you want to get wealthy as fast as possible, now from the ninth part, or the 90% of your income that you're supposed to use for your daily running, your family, for the food, let's say food, electric bills, transport, yes, from that 9/10 of your income, if there is any part of it that you can use to invest in some business that will give you money, in something that will give you money, then that will also increase your potential of getting wealthy quicker and faster. That is from the 9/10 or the 90% of your income that you usually use for food, bills, and maybe for leisure and pleasure. If there is a part of it that you can use to invest in any business that will bring you more money, then that will be a plus, and that will increase and reduce the time it will take for you to be wealthy. What do I mean? And I say, when we talk, say, when you get your income, when you get the money, your profit per day, if you've been a buyer and seller, you divide them into 10 parts. Then you keep one part, you save one part. Yes. Then from the 9 part where you remain, where you never use them for pay your bills, and your light bill, your electric bill, you never use them for buy chop, you never use them for buy mimbo drink, for pleasures, for buy clothes and shoes. If there is any part in that 9 that you can use if you use them for invest in something that will give you money, then that will help increase the speed at which you become wealthy. That will help increase the speed at which you become wealthy. Yes. So when you don't save your 10% of your salary, 10% of your income, once you don't save them, then you don't use 9/10 of it for your daily runnings. Yes. Then if you see, say, if it's very possible, say you feel save, let's say 20% of that income, then you can comfortably carry out your activities throughout the month or throughout the week. It depends on when you're paid, or throughout the week with that 80%, and you can save 20%. Then why not save the 20% and also now use 80%? If the 80% fit conveniently carry you throughout the week, or throughout the day, or throughout the month, if your salary in a monthly one, why, even if it be possible, say, okay, you can save 30%, or if you can save 30% and you can save 30% and use 70%, then why not? But the challenge about this is make you save money, then starve yourself. Make you save money, then starve yourself. Make you save money, then look wretched. You can look simple. It does not necessarily mean that you wear expensive clothes. No. Make you save money, starve yourself, because if you starve yourself, that's how you're inviting diseases to attack you. Soon you start suffering from gastric. Soon you start suffering from other diseases, because maybe your dirty environment and all that. Make you starve yourself. That's one thing you should know while you decide to save whatever percentage you're saving. Make sure that you're taking care of yourself, because there is no joy in making wealth and losing your health. There is no joy in making wealth and losing your health. No give no day for gather plenty money where you dey sick all the time. You go pay the money off for hospital for doctor. So while you dey struggle for build wealth, make sure you dey take care of yourself. Make sure you dey eat well. Eating well does not mean eating expensive. Eating well means say try for chop fruits, try for chop vegetable, and not all of them are very expensive. Buy the one that your hand can afford. Yes, try for save more, because that amount of money where the more money you save, the more money you have to invest, and the more investments you make, the more profit you are bound to make, so long as you have taken the precautions of building wealth. Yes, that is the fifth technique you can use to become wealthy. That is the fifth technique you can use to grow your wealth. Then the sixth of them has to do with, if it is possible, if you're working and it is possible to build your own house, why not build it? If it is possible to build your own house, a house for you and your family, why not? Even if it means taking a loan from a bank and building your own house, then paying it installmentally as if you were paying the landlord of the house you would have been living in if you had not built. Why not do that? At least you are sure that, okay, when I pay this loan, it's going to one day, I'm going to one day completely pay the loan, and the house I built will be totally mine. So I'll no longer have to pay rent to the landlord. Then I'll have to now use that money to invest in other things. So if it is very possible, if you are that fortunate person that can get allowance to get loan from a bank and build your house, and then the bank can be cutting it from your income, then why not do it? Why not do it? Do that, because definitely when you get that loan, you build your house and you are living in with your family, it will take maybe 4, 5, 6 or even 10 years for the bank to recuperate that money by cutting it from your income. But after that 10 years, what happens? You have a standby investment, which is your house. Yes, though most people argue that the house is a liability. Yes, it depends on how it is used. You have a standby investment. Then you also have now the rent you were supposed to be paying from that 10th year now becomes part of the money you can save and invest in other businesses to make yourself wealthy. Yes, to make yourself more wealthy. That is it. Then I think the seventh but not the last technique you will have to employ in order to build wealth has to do with preparing for the future. One thing be clear. Always remain strong as you are today. Always be smart as you are today. Always get that physical energy, that power, that manpower like you get on today. So while you get that energy today, why not work, save, then prepare for future? Prepare for your future. Prepare for your future. Why not work, then save and prepare for your future, knowing say someday you go get that energy for work the way you work today. Get that energy if you're working at talking like I do as a motivational speaker and a spoken word artist. Get that energy for talk the way you talk. Why not save that? Why not being able to prepare for your future? Prepare for that day where you go be where if you work. That day where you go be where you go fee talk. That day where you go be where you go fee run around to get errands and make money like you're doing. And how do you prepare? How do you prepare for that day? I remember I told you before, Mottanni likes to talk with practicalities. How do you do that? The how. Most people will tell you this is what you have to do, but they won't tell you how. But Mottanni tells you how, gives you suggestions on how you can do it. It now depends on you. For he says, don't believe what he says, but try it. Try it, then you will see the result. Okay, how you feed now, prepare for the future. So man go talk say, okay, when you work money, find some place, bury someone for day, where you move and only after that you don't waiting the worker. That's a good one. For find place, bury some of your treasure, or find some place, hide some of the money. But the idea is say, what if thieves broke into that place where they keep that money? What if they broke into your house? What if someone go to work, if I'm a play, we don't bury the money, now see the money move up? That one be good thing for keep money that way. But the advice now say thief man fi enter take her anytime. Thief man fi enter take her anytime. So we know what advice say make you bury your money. Then you want to prepare for future. Why you no buy land or buy a house? The good thing about real estate, they call it real estate. Englishman they call it a real estate. Immediately you buy land, the value they increase as one day pass. Once you buy land today for 2 million, once you buy land today for 2 million, if you want to sell land tomorrow, you know if you sell land less than that amount. You know if you sell land less than that amount, you can sell it more than it. So that's the best way. That's one of the best ways to prepare for your future. Buy land them, keep up, so that in the future when you're not able to make more money like you're doing today, if you sell that land now at a higher value. Or why not buy a house? You can always sell it at a higher value, because as the days are going, the values is increasing as the days are passing. That's one way you can prepare for your future. Or why not be say, okay, you see some businessman way he be good at handling money, I make a lot of profit and he need more capital. Why not learn for you on an interest rate, so that it pay you interest, or it add the interest on the money as the day that they go. They add the interest in the money and the day that they go, and the way you need them, it will give you. Or definitely, why not keep up a bank? Why not keep the money for bank as inside savings account? Because when you keep up a savings account, it will work you more money. The challenge about keeping your money in the bank is that money will keep up a bank to if you buy money where you don't keep up a bank today, if you move that money for bank tomorrow, you might not be able to buy that thing because the value of the thing might have increased. But when money there for bank, you get the small interest rate you get them. But the truth is that in the long run, what you could purchase with that money today, you might not be able to buy it tomorrow with that same money that you remove from the bank. So the best recommendation would make our Mottanni on FM 98.5 na say, for you to prepare for your future, use the money you're making. Once you don't invest, use the money to buy some lands or buy a house, or buy some lands or buy a house, because the value they increase as the days that they go. Land money for land they increase as the day that they go. As the place they develop now, so the money for the land where they around that place they increase. So that's one of the best ways to invest your money. That's one of the best ways, ladies and gentlemen. So what we are saying is this: how do you prepare for your future? How do you prepare for your future? We do not advise you go and bury the money somewhere else, because thieves can break into the house, or a farmer while walking on a piece of land where you buried your money will get the money and take it away, and that will be all. You might start suffering from high blood pressure, or you start suffering from diabetes and everything. So we don't advise that. Why not buy a land or buy a house? Because as the days are going, the price and the value of land is increasing. As development gets into an area, the prices of land in that area automatically skyrockets. So it means buy a land if you want to save money for your future. When you to save money for that time where you will not be able to move, not able to talk, for that time where you will not be able to be as smart as you are now, buy a land or a house. Yes, buy lands or buy houses. By that time you'll be able to sell them and make a lot of profit. And you also need to, why not lend the money to some reliable person, somebody you trust that has a good reputation when it comes to borrowing and paying, so that they can invest it in their business, and each month the amount it makes they add it on the capital, and that's how it grows. So that after some time, when you're not able again to be smart or work hard or get more money, you can get that money and use it. Or why not put it in a bank? Last option is to put your money in the bank, in a savings account, so that it builds you more wealth, so that when you are old and unable, you can now withdraw that money and use it to cater for yourself. Those are the techniques, ladies and gentlemen, we talked on. Those are the techniques we were giving you that you can use to keep wealth, that you can use to make wealth, keep wealth, and make the wealth work for you. Techniques where if you use them for make money, keep the money, and make the money work more money for you. Technique number one, say pay yourself first. Save at least 10% of the money you're making. Technique number two, say control your expenditures, control the way you spend your money. Technique number three, they tell you, say once you be able to control the way you spend your money, you need for also try for see whether if you reduce the money where you spend on a daily basis, so that if you get more money for save them. for invest in the future, then technique number 4 or number 5, one of the techniques says, why not own your own house, even if it means taking a loan and paying it instrumentally, knowing that after some time you will completely pay the loan and you will have a house to yourself. And then the last but not the least thing we'll talk for you and say, ensure your future income. That's prepare for the future by either saving your money in the form of assets. Englishman will say save your money in the form of assets, that is, save it in the form of a house, a land, or something, not necessarily that. Then the last option we gave was to save your money in the bank, because the truth is, once your money is in the bank, the value reduces. What you can buy with the money you save in a bank today, you might not be able to buy that same thing tomorrow because the value of that thing has increased. So saving your money in the form of assets is the most advisable way to save your money. It's the most advisable way for prepare for your future. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll get a bite of music from DJ Toe Clinton. Then when we come back, ladies and gentlemen, we'll move to the other slot of the program, which is poetry. And I hope that these little techniques, if you put them into practice, I say Mottanni all the time, do not believe me, try it. Do not believe me, try it. Then you will enjoy the result. If only you can take that stand and try, then you will enjoy the result. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, one more track from Richard Kings, then we'll move to the next slot of the program.
See the children run around in the rain, in the sun, with glowing smiles on their faces. See the beams on their faces, see the realms of a new dawn. Africa, your turn is now. They have a right to be here, they have a right to a sense of pride. Africa, let's give them Saramando, 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 Saramando. Child, please dry your tears. Mama, cry no more. Daddy, please drop your guns now. It's time to exchange those guns with our guitars. It's time to exchange those guns for medicines. Well, Mother Africa, it's our turn to look at the truth in the eyes. Let us sing Saramando, 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 Saramando. Killing our sons and daughters, nieces and nephews, uncle and aunts, daddies and mamas. We know him, but he doesn't know us. Well, our weapon should be education. The tears are gone, the glowing smiles are said. Saramando, 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 yeah. Saramando, 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 yeah. Saramando.
Richard Kings in that one, Saramando. There is an enemy in the courtyard, killing our sons and daughters, but we don't know him. A weapon should be education. Education is the key, and that's why we are educating you today on financial intelligence, how to make wealth, keep it, and make the wealth work for you. Servant Richard Kings.
Well, the tears are gone, the glowing smiles are here for tomorrow's Africa. Heroes and heroines of a new world, give them a chance to be here, see the children smile. Saramando, 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 yeah. Saramando, Saramando, yeah. Saramando, Saramando, yeah. Saramando.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we will be getting one of the poems of the show Black Swagger Poetry Slam. One of the poems that were presented last Sunday, and the title is Black Janga. You get Black Janga as soon as possible. Clinton? New Year don't just start. Oh yeah, don't bole. Oh palava, them don't really bole. Oh, na new one don't just start. I don't see how people quarrel. Nadaso ekelebe, nadaso ambe. Them say na mistake, some say na rat. But me, I don't make my own mistake. Me and your call say my life no take. Nadaso really lucky on a lesson it teach me for check sense. Me, I don't decide for choose otherwise. So now I dey take the new year with the yang year. I don't choose first place, I no go settle for less. Why I get for try if I know the try my best? Why I get for she don't the count days them, where I feel make the days them count? I no come for loss, so I no say I get for bring some special things them. Yes, now the time this. For the look place like man way know the year. For the year like man way know the sea. Because now the best way that for recognize omens and opportunities from afar, so that if you fight, go catch them even when my body no agree. I no go kame till I wear that crown. I go swim when I dey feel like you say I dey drown. I go smile when all thing around me they show me say make a frown. I go turn up when I feel like for she don't down. For Sika say, now that time where I feel like for leave I'm halfway. Now that time I start for loss. Now that time where like Edison my bob fee shine blow fuse. Me, I been a black janga. Till I die I no go cover eye. I been a die no cover eye. When he bat I go try new style. Then wait small for my river Nile. I go the walk and I go the cry. Black janga, no the ever shame die. I go dig up till that thing where I dream am, believe am, think am, walk am, I achieve am. Me, I been a black janga till I die I no go cover eye. I been a die no cover eye. When he bat I go try new style. Then wait small for my Nile. I go the walk and I go the cry. Black janga no go shame die till that thing where I dream am, believe am, think am, and walk am, I achieve am. Mottanni.
Mommy.
must gain control over your money, or the lack of it will forever control you. Gain control over your money, or the lack of it will forever control you. It's been Mottanni on FM 98.5 Dream FM, the radio for peace and development, benefiting from the technical and experiential assistance of To Clinton and station boss Real Our Maker Power. Special thanks to Yems Group Incorporated, Curious Minds Book Club, and the Greens International for contributions, and to continue being unstoppable, relentless, and inspired to achieve more and be more. Get to me on WhatsApp. Get to me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and Pinterest with the handle Mottanni, MO20A-N-I. MO20A-N-I, or on WhatsApp and Telegram for your talks and conferences and seminars. You can get to me on WhatsApp and Telegram 695-614-947, 695-614-947. Until next edition, ladies and gentlemen, bask in the flame of your own greatness. And Mia Nkakatonto, very well, very well, a young Jika Neki.